Read poems.
Read poems!
Yeah.
Alright. So, I haven't been here in 8 weeks, which is not that much time, but feels like a lot longer. So, I wrote most of this book when I was living here. I wrote some of it when I was living in Los Angeles, and I wrote a lot of it when I was living here. So I'm going to read a lot of the stuff I wrote when I was living here. As sort of a...
Homage.
Yeah, there you go. San Francisco. I blame the lack of brain cells on Andrew's fucking whiskey. He keeps
Want some more?
No! Wait till afterwards.
Okay, sobriety.
Alright, this is about a time when I went on a date with this girl when I first moved here, and then we got high together, and then I was a jerk, and then she didn't want to go with me anymore. It's called You Don't Self-Deprecate Your Self-Deprecation. Last night I was drinking gin and tonic, telling a girl I was a writer just because I like to write. We talked about how all writers drink, and when I grow up, I don't want to be a writer caricature. So I don't drink coffee or smoke anything, except cigarettes sometimes, if I'm trying to impress a member of the same sex. And she told me to stop self-deprecating my self-deprecation. I'd never heard that one before, and we ate steak tacos at the taqueria. The light was too bright, and she said, I really want to stay friends. You know how it is. And I said, no, I didn't, and I was amused. I didn't kiss her, and I hugged her instead, and then I went home and self-deprecated in my underwear with the TV on until I fell asleep. This is about aardvark books on church and market. It's called Ferlinghetti Fail. Someone named Eric told someone named Nicole that she was the most beautiful of all to him. I found them in a Ferlinghetti book of poems. Obviously, he wasn't the most beautiful of all to her because the book is now being sold used for $7 at a store in the Castro, where most men named Eric are not telling someone named Nicole that she's the most beautiful of all.
Yes.
This is called On Meeting Frank O'Hara in the John, and I dedicate it to Dan Lichtenberg. And it references the poem I wrote before this one, when I was living in Los Angeles, about how I wanted to move up here. Because I always wanted to live here. And then I moved. But for a long time, I really always wanted to live in San Francisco.
Couch.
What's that?
Crouch on the couch.
Yeah. Again. So, to references the poem that I wrote the year before that, when I really wanted to move here. With like a girl I was dating at the time. So I wrote this poem last year, so I said I'd never move to San Francisco with a lover. So here I am, sans lover. So here I am. I said that even if the morning was foggy, I would get up early to make you toast. I'm kind of glad you're not here. I'm kind of glad because now I don't have to. All I did this morning was sit in the John reading Frank O'Hara's lunch poems and the ancient book of Hip. Those guys just say what they mean. I'm going to say what I mean when I say I like to look at my legs in storefront windows. It makes me feel like an idiot, so sue me. I said I'd love to wake up with you and walk down the hilly streets, but seriously, I can't be bothered. Not on a Saturday morning, Toto. I don't think we're in Los Angeles anymore. But I still lie the day away until it's 5 o'clock and I've missed the movie matinee. And it's like that awkward in-between time between cereal and sandwiches and maybe calling someone up to grab dinner. If that's the hardest decision I have to make today, really, I think I'm doing okay. This poem is about a guy on Market Street. He was like some homeless guy. I had just moved here like 2 weeks before that, and I was still like in awe of all the weirdness of the city. Like naked people and like just weird things that now it's just like go straight up. It's called A Simple Request Found on Market and Jones. Please, can I have some pot and a nice girl to love forever?
Yes.
This is called Holy Shit, I've Been So Lonely. Remember when we spent Saturday drinking tea and downloading porn on the free Wi-Fi at the cafe below your apartment? Holy shit, I have been so lonely. I want to drink tea and download porn with you on the free Wi-Fi at the cafe below your apartment. This is called Forget What You Learned. This is not a love poem. It's about the same person that the last one was about. I'm half naked on the Mars rover that's your mattress in the first week of spring, green and blue and shaking our asses out the window, and the sun is hot like we're in a spaceship flying too close to it. All I want is lying in bed eating Reese's Pieces after being inside you. I think I'll go out for a box of packing peanuts and fill another box with them, and another after that, and throw crows into a well. Don't say stupid things like, it feels wrong eating Raisin Bran without you. I'm never not afraid. Home is just a rest stop where the vending machines have run out of king-size Snickers bars. The weather is nice today, and we eat outside with the good china. We eat barbecue off each other's stomachs. We raise a little flag in the water and don't wait an hour to go for a swim. I'm tied in saran wrap. The beach no longer moves me. It's a tide pool I'll piss in just because I can. This poem is about New Year's Eve. It's called, This Will Be a Good Year, I'm Promised. This will be a good year, I'm promised, as long as we don't make a fuss. We remember to bring an umbrella. We sign off all transmissions cheers instead of love. I've been thinking a lot about outer space. I've been thinking about how everyone is dead and not dead at the same time. Today I got up early and put on my skeleton socks so you could see my phalanges when I walked in your general direction. Let's fall asleep drunk at Jungle Motel. I'll hang from the shower rod while you recite the alphabet backwards in Sanskrit. I've never written a poem about a girl I loved while I still loved her. I'm trying to find that one for Andrew. Right. A famous rap song by Kanye West. Yes! Man, I wish I was a rhyming line in a famous rap song by Kanye West. Everyone would know me, and when I walked around, they'd be like, you're that one line. And sing myself to myself with a drunken lilt with some whiskey on the tips of their tongues, and it would be like always looking in a mirror and seeing what everyone else thinks of you. Never having one of those out to sea moments, one of those Lieutenant Dan moments when he jumps ship and paddles away on his two bad legs.
Yes!
I don't know which one has drunk texting in it.
It's the one about the things you do to avoid talking to her.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm going to finish with this one. I haven't done one. Alright, what I say when you ask what I'm up to. This is actually a list of all the things I did in the first 2 months of living in San Francisco. What I say when you ask what I'm up to. I've been wanting to make everything rhyme. I've been trying to be more romantic. I've been eating cheap Mexican food. I've been talking only if necessary. I've been trying to avoid drinking with you. I've been reading about places I don't live. I've been walking in the park with a girl. I've been lying down in the dirt. I've been flashing bike lights at UFOs. I've been writing about outer space. I've been running on plutonium fuel. I've been sleeping with the lights on. I've been watching your favorite shows on repeat. I've been dropping drunk texts like bombs. Thank you.
Yeah!